Morgan Stanley analyst Adam Jonas said he does not believe the phasing out of EV tax credits from the Build Back Better bill will materially impact Tesla's long-term outlook. He said, while emotions are currently running high, the core drivers of this stock's long-term value have shifted. These include AI leadership, autonomous driving and robotics manufacturing, supply chain architecture, renewable energy, and critical infrastructure. Tesla still holds many valuable cards, most of which are not influenced by politics. I think when it comes to autonomy, you might say federal policy matters, and it could have some influence, but at the state level, even back when Trump and Musk were on good terms after the so-called federal autonomous driving legislation passed, each state still acted on its own, notified approval for Robotaxi testing. So their fallout or not being friends anymore doesn't really reduce the upside that much. Going back to the origin, that supposed bullish setup was limited, and so this new bearish twist is also limited. This tax credit phase out really does not substantively affect Tesla. That's why Joe. NASA, most of these things are unaffected by politics. Originally, people expected Trump would give Musk favorable policies for supporting him, but now we worry Trump might become an obstacle, and that's part of the reason. Tesla stock dropped so hard, but this is an emotional oversell zone. Just look at the 4-hour RSI, it dropped below 30, clearly oversold. So this kind of rebound is very natural. Their real test story is still ahead. Don't get thrown off by this Trump drama. They'll probably clash again soon, but more people will start tracting like Jonas calm. You need to stay calm, not overly optimistic nor too pessimistic. Let's take a look at what these top analysts think. Dan Ives also gave an interview this morning on CNBC. The host hit him straight away asking whether he's still holding to his $500 price target. It's about a 60% upside from where the stock is now. Dan said, obviously, this is a fight between friends, but they'll work it out. In his view, this won't change their regulatory trajectory for autonomy. Hess still believes the future of autonomous driving is intact. And here Main's very bullish said Tesla was way oversold yesterday. He said the haters always hate on Tesla, and they've been wrong for the past 10 years. Calling Tesla just car company is like calling Steph Curry just a basketball player or calling Tiger Woods just a golfer. As for the EV tax credit going away, he said, yes, it's a hit. But ultimately, Tesla is hurt far less than legacy automakers like GM and Ford. He said the core value lies in autonomy and robotics. She believes that just Robotaxi 1 is worth $1 trillion. And once Tesla rolls out the semi-cab purpose-built for Robotaxi deployment, they will scale globally, while Vimo will be left sitting at the kids' table, so that 4% drop or the removal of EVs really doesn't matter. Morgan Stanley values Tesla's car business at just $75 a share. The rest is all AI and real-world autonomy leadership. As for Trump and Musk, their disputes won't end soon. Just like the trade war between Trump and China lasted long, just like the feud between Musk and Democrats stretched for years. These are long battles, but after every wave passed, Tesla's stock still climbed back. During Biden's term, the relationship between Musk and the White House was already bad. Biden tried to suppress Tesla too, but it didn't matter. Technology is always upstream from politics. Politics is just about slicing the pea, but technology creates the pea. If you block Robotaxi in your city or state, then Tesla will go elsewhere. Just like the early days of internet adoption, those who embraced it first benefited most. Cities running Robotaxi will need fewer parking lots. Right now, a huge portion of land in cities is taken up by parking and private cars. Sidle 90p are spent of the time just collecting dust. They're not constantly moving people from point A to point B. They mostly just sit there. Once Robotaxi rolls out, these cities will see far fewer parking structures and smoother traffic. So this isn't just about one city or one state. Whichever country enables Robotaxi will see a 10x boosting efficiency, not to mention humanoid robots. Before Trump ramped up tariffs and trade wars, trying to bring manufacturing back to America, to make America great again. But if you don't let humanoid robots scale in the US, labor costs are still too high. Let me in this part with a quote from Naval Ravikant, a legendary Silicon Valley investor. He said Elon's stance is principled while Trump's is pragmatic. Tech needs the GOP right now to reduce regulatory friction, but the GOP also needs tech for the future. He said cut the tax handouts, trim the pork, and pass the damn bill. That's a mediation. But I think not Roos is coming anytime soon. Too much has been said. Too directly, CNN's senior political correspondent Dana Bash just got off the phone with Trump and said the president told her, quote, I'm not even think. Ingabad he's got a problem. The poor guy's got a problem, and said he won't be speaking to him for a while, but wishes him well. So Trump is neither hitting back hard nor extending an olive branch. It's just that classic Trump to never cool on the surface is saying, I don't care, I wish him luck, but also throwing shade, calling him a poor guy. Dana added the call was short. Trump didn't sound emotional. He just wanted to steer the news cycle back to jobs and gas prices and economic issues. That's what Trump always does, whether in business or in politics. He controls the narrative. And that's the key point from this call event, though. Many are urging reconciliation. Trump said he's not interested and won't reach out to Musk, called him a poor guy again. I don't think we'll see them make up anytime soon. This is just the beginning of a multi-chapter drama, but none of that can stop Tesla from launching Robotaxi. This is a technology like bamboo growing underground for 4 years, then bursting through the soil when the time comes. We're less than 10 days away from Robotaxi launch. This could be the ultimate catalyst for Tesla to go all in on it. Blockbuster product. Musk is good at turning external pressure internal fuel for his steam and himself, as long as it's within his limits, and I think he's currently in full battle mode for him. The best move might be to take this drama all the way to the extreme early, say the worst up front, and it only gets easier after that intensity fades and he can redirect pressure back onto product breakthroughs. What breakthrough matters most right now? Humanoid robots. If Robotaxi faces roadblocks across states, they might pivot the avalanche robotics tech needs that moment. And that kind of people to push civilization forward. It doesn't take everyone, just a few hundred or 1,000 Tesla engineers pushing the frontier. This is my view of how civilization evolves. The greatest leaps in history have tend happen under extreme pressure. Just like the atomic bomb was born in war under Oppenheimer, future civilization shifting tech space travel, Mars robotics will also be born under such intense constraints that only someone like Musk or a company like Tesla can handle. And only under this kind of pressure is it most likely to succeed. So just what I wanted to say today. Tesla's future stock price is not a worry. Tesla is a trillion or $10 trillion company. Don't be shaken by short-term fluctuations or political fights. Even if Musk and Trump get along, that won't magically make the stock rise 10x. So if you're a long-term Tesla investor, we should be seeing this as a moment of opportunity, a challenge that drives innovation. Do you really think Tesla's intrinsic value changed just because of a few angry words from Trump? Even if he keeps pressuring Tesla for years, the company's long-term value remains intact. In fact, as Ives said earlier, this pressure might bring out even more power from Tesla. All right, that's it for today. If you like my video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Thank you, and see you next time.